Good day, folks. Welcome to the third episode. Hope everyone has their ears focused. I'm going to summarize the whole week today in the world of tech. The day is September 12th. Monday, you all know we start with Monday. Google Pixel Foldable and a Pro tablet hinted at in Android 13 code. Developers have uncovered code that hints at a Pixel Foldable and a new Pro tablet in the first Android 13 quarterly platform release beta. The foldable Pixel is codenamed Felix, and it may include a 64-megapixel Sony primary sensor and a 10.8-megapixel Samsung telephoto lens on the back of the phone. The device folds horizontally, similar to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Google confirmed an Android-powered tablet in May, but the Pro moniker indicates that it is working on a higher-end version of the tablet too. Tesla plans a license to print money at a lithium refining factory in Texas. Tesla is planning to build a lithium refining factory in Texas. It has filed an application with the Texas Comptroller's Office to obtain relief on local property taxes. Construction of the plant could start as soon as the fourth quarter of 2022. Tesla has been trying to enter the lithium mining and refining industry since 2014. It bought lithium claims on 10,000 acres in Nevada in 2020. On the futuristic side, we can see that China plans 3 missions to the moon after discovering a new lunar mineral that may be a future energy source. China has discovered a new lunar mineral called Changxi. The mineral contains helium-3, which could be a future energy source. China aims to launch 3 unmanned missions to the moon over the next 10 years. Moon mining could become the next source of tension between countries. Also, we can see that text is the universal interface. A part of the Unix philosophy is to write programs that handle text streams, as text is a universal interface. Early software developers noted the power of composable tools that operate on and modify streams of text. AI is starting to be able to process and understand text. These advances are opening up opportunities for entrepreneurs and engineers. This article looks at how the technology is being applied and some of the companies currently using large language models as their core engines. That's for the day. On the day September 13, Tuesday, iOS 16 with customizable lock screens, unsend messages, and more now available. iOS 16 is now available to download as a free over-the-air update. The update is compatible with the iPhone 8 and up and the second generation iPhone SE. It includes a range of customization options, core app changes, and other features. This article takes a look at some of the changes, including the lock screen updates, new Siri features, and changes to the iMessage app. Quest Pro pictures may show a sample of Meta's next VR headset. Images that showed the packaging for a Meta Quest Pro virtual reality headset were posted by a Facebook user claiming that the devices were left in a hotel room. The device on the packaging resembles the Project Cambria headset that Meta has been teasing since late last year. Meta is expected to reveal its next VR headset at its Connect event on October 11. The devices have since been claimed by the person who stayed in the room. Google spins out secret high-speed telecom project called Illyria and keeps stake in startup. Google spin-out Illyria has a laser communications technology that can create networks that span land, sea, air, new space, and deep space. The company has an $8.7 million commercial contract with the U.S. Defense Innovation Unit. Google still has a minority stake in Illyria. It transferred nearly a decade's worth of intellectual property, patents, and physical assets to Illyria earlier this year. Alphabet has been looking more into its experimental projects due to a slowdown in ad spending. Tesla's first Supercharger V4 station with Megapack and solar gives a glimpse at the future. Tesla is building its first Supercharger V4 station in Arizona. The plans for the station include a Megapack and solar array. Each Megapack can hold enough charge for 40 Tesla vehicles. The station will have 40 stalls, including one for vehicles towing a trailer. A blueprint of the station is available in the article. That's for the day. On the day September 14, Wednesday, Amazon's new Kindle offers twice the storage, a sharper screen, and USB-C for $100. Amazon's new Kindle includes almost all of the best features from the latest Paperwhite for $40 less. It features 300 ppi pixel density, 16 GB storage, and a USB-C charging port. A kids edition with an extended 2-year warranty, colorful covers, and a 1-year subscription to Amazon's Kids Plus service is available. The new Kindle is available for pre-order now and will be released on October 12. Linux Foundation announces the Open Wallet Foundation to develop interoperable digital wallets. The Linux Foundation has announced a new effort called the Open Wallet Foundation that aims to enable interoperability across digital wallets. A universal digital wallet infrastructure will allow people to carry tokenized identity, money, and objects from place to place in the digital world. The OWF aims to foster an effort to build a secure, multi-purpose open-source engine that developers can use to build wallets that are interoperable with other wallets. Chinese researchers test cars that hover over road using magnets. 2-minute Chinese researchers are testing modified cars that can magnetically levitate over a stretch of specially modified highway. The researchers modified a roughly 5-mile stretch of highway and added an array of permanent magnets to the floor of 8 vehicles for the test. The cars could reach a velocity of 143 miles per hour on the track, fast charging over 10,000 cycles. Harvard's Office of Technology Development has granted an exclusive technology license to add an energy-to-scale solid-state lithium metal battery for commercial deployment. The battery prototype can charge in 3 minutes and last over 10,000 charge cycles. Adden aims to create a full-scale vehicle battery within the next 5 years. Enabling electric vehicles to charge within minutes with batteries that last for many years will make EV technology accessible to many more people. Futurist prediction methods and accuracy. This post looks at past predictions of the future to evaluate which prediction techniques worked and which didn't. Most predictors and futurists have a fairly poor track record of predictions. People with big ideas and a shallow understanding of their subject generally fare poorly. Those who had a deep understanding of the problem and had a record of learning lessons from past predictive errors had relatively accurate predictions. That's for Wednesday. The day is September 15, Thursday. Starlink brings high-speed internet to all 7 continents, including Antarctica. Starlink now provides internet to all 7 continents. It is able to provide internet to extremely remote locations due to its space laser network, which reduces the need for ground stations. A Starlink terminal has been installed at a U.S. Antarctic research station. The McMurdo Station is the largest community in Antarctica and is capable of supporting up to 1,258 residents. SpaceX has had conversations with Apple about possible Starlink connectivity for iPhones. Google introduces a set of iOS 16 lock screen widgets for your iPhone. Google is adding iPhone lock screen widgets for a number of its popular apps. iOS 16 allows iPhone users to add widgets to their home screen in 3 different formats: circular, rectangular, and inline. Google will release widgets for Search, Maps, Gmail, Translate, Lens, Chrome, and more. It has not yet announced a widget for Calendar. The widgets will be rolled out over the coming weeks. Watch Blue Origin's rocket explode mid-flight. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket experienced a mid-flight failure during a mission on September 12. The uncrewed flight exploded around 65 seconds into the mission. The crew capsule's emergency escape system activated successfully and propelled the capsule away from the explosion at high speed. It was the first mid-air failure in 23 flights. 5 years of data show that SSDs are more reliable than HDD over the long haul. Backup and cloud storage company Backblaze has published data comparing the long-term reliability of solid-state storage drives and hard disk drives in its data center. The drives in the report were mostly 2.5-inch drives from Crucial, Seagate, and Dell, with little representation from Western Digital or SanDisk and no data from Samsung drives. SSDs failed at an overall lower rate than HDD. After the 5th year, HDD failures increased significantly while SSD failure rates remained around the same. Home users may use their drives differently to Backblaze, and so their experience may differ. Zoom is reportedly working on Calendar and email tools to take on Office and Google. Zoom is preparing to launch email and calendar apps before the end of the year. The company aims to integrate more deeply with other businesses as the industry tightens spending. The integrations will turn Zoom into a full-fledged competitor to Google Workspace and Microsoft Office. Google still struggles to steal enterprise market share away from Microsoft despite its wildly popular free tools. That's for the day. The day is September 16, Friday. The week ended with some interesting facts. Let's see what's all about. Ethereum switches to proof-of-stake consensus after completing a merge. Ethereum has completed its switch to proof-of-stake. The upgrade reduces Ethereum's energy consumption by 99.95%. Ethereum is now secured using staked ETH and validators instead of mining. Users and developers are still able to use the blockchain in the same way as before the merge. What tech leaders really think about remote work, the downturn, and the Great Resignation. The Great Resignation began last spring and there are no signs of it slowing down. This article discusses the results of a survey conducted on 581 tech founders and executives based in the US about the challenges they face when hiring talent. The recruitment process is broken and many employers are having trouble finding and keeping good employees. Many tech companies now have integrated teams of freelancers and full-time employees. Adobe to acquire Figma in a deal worth $20 billion. Adobe is acquiring Figma for around $20 billion in cash and stock. Figma will continue to run as normal and Adobe is committed to keeping Figma operating autonomously. Adobe has not announced its long-term vision or plans for Figma yet. It is likely that Figma products and services will be bundled into Adobe Creative Suite at some point in the future. That's for the week. Hope everyone had a great week. Let's see next week. Bye for now. Peace.